Ashwani, we are off to a gap down start. So do you see more downside in the short term for the index?
See, what I see is a retest of 5500. Now, that is likely to sustain only if the current parameters are there, which means rupee does not break down to new lows, or Brent crude does not start escalating. If all that remains constant, then 5500 breaking of that will be difficult. But if any variable out of this gets to a new level, then chances are that 5500 may be under threat. So for the moment, as a trading strategy, you would probably tend to believe that 5600 is the quote unquote bottom for this market, and from there at some point a 10% rally is always likely. For the day, however, we have opened below the lows of day before. That's often not a good sign, and that gap is sustaining. A lot of these Asian markets, they went down and they are now in the green. We are trying to do that. I hope we can get back above 5700, but if that does not happen, then the market once it's below 5680 could decline further. Some stocks have a tailwind behind them on the downside, like Axis Bank is a sell with a stop of 1100, target of 1025. JPO States is a sell with a stop of 35, target of 27. IDFC is a sell with a stop of 113, target of 102. ICICI Bank is a sell with a stop of 900, target of 855. And Exide Industries is a buy with a stop of 133, target of 141.
Ashwani, your take on this sudden slide that the market has seen?
Well, I think the rupee is pushing, lower and lower, and the way it's going, it appears that maybe RBI will not be able to stop it today, and that appears to be the main reason why the market is looking weak, because in spite of all the measures, we are at 61, 65. So chances are that a retest of 5500, 5550 sooner or later should come in. Although, global markets or Asian markets are not doing so badly, I think we are being troubled by the rupee more than the global cues.
And Ashwani, 30,000 plus for gold, 6% up for silver. There's a bull market again happening there.
Well, governments like to think that they can influence markets. What do you think Indians will do looking at the price of gold? So chances are they'll come back to buy more. And you are trying to stop the rupee from dropping lower. That continues to drop lower. I think in this kind of uncertainty, people would prefer gold regardless of the global situation. Now you have global uncertainty plus local uncertainty. So chances are Indian gold and silver will do even better than global gold and silver, because people are likely to look for inflation hedges as the rupee depreciates.
Ashwani, metals, high beta stocks, infra stocks, they have reversed. Do you think now sizable downside has opened up for a JP Associates, a Yes Bank, IndusInd Bank, essentially the weekend of the market? Do you think the weak stocks could go down by 15 to 20% more?
See, the good news for them is that you can't go below zero. So, when you have only 30 bucks left, you can fall only that much. My bigger worry is those Halo 20 stocks.
Ashwani, last time bulls were able to defend that line of 5,500. We managed to bounce back from 5,480, 5,485. This time around, do you think, are we poised to go below that important line?
See, the parameters have changed. By the rupee going to a new low, 5,500 is now under serious threat. And as you can see, the bounces that it was giving are now becoming more and more shallow. And often people like to blame things on speculation. Speculation happens for a reason. Speculators are not idiots. The direction that rupee is going in, there are fundamental reasons why it should go there. You stop speculation, I don't think rupee will reverse. So chances are that something is changing, and we could be entering a lower range, which is 48 to about 55 on the Nifty in the days to come. I don't think today will be the end of it. Today could be the beginning of it. And generally a bad Friday leads to a bad Monday. So all this, people should keep in mind.
So which is the weakest Nifty 50 stock, Ashwani?
Well, at 3% down, I don't think you have too many choices, but I think you would probably look at Axis Bank doing the worst of the lot, because that is where the private banking space still has more room to go down.